Hey, welcome back to Cool Classics. Today we're going to take a look at the life and career of Cynthia Lynn, who played Fräulein Helga on Hogan's Heroes. Now, while researching her information, you'll find that the first 4 or 5 pages of Google are all the same thing. I'm talking 100 websites all copy and pasting the same 5 or 6 lines. There's not a whole lot out there until you go real deep. She was born Cynthia Valdis April 2nd, 1937 in Riga, Latvia. Now, the country was in a lot of turmoil for quite a few years there, so her mother took her when she was 8 years old, and they fled the country. And this was before the Soviets reoccupied Latvia during World War II, and eventually they made their way to the United States, but it took them until 1950 before they could get there. Now, she talks more about this in the book she put out in 2002 called Escape to Freedom, an autobiography of Cynthia Lynn. Now, in the late 1950s, Cynthia started going on auditions and trying to get roles on television shows. And when she would go, she'd make friends with other aspiring actors and actresses. And one of the people that she met was named John Tutini. Now, John is another one of those actors that it's hard to find information on. But I can tell you he appeared in an episode of Bat Masterson, The Twilight Zone, and The Lawman. But when he did, he used the name Lee Sands. Now, Cynthia and John started dating, and the two of them got married in 1961. They also had a son together named Anthony Tutini. Next, Cynthia gets a part in the movie Bedtime Stories starring Marlon Brando. She plays the role of Frida. Now, I've never seen this movie, but I think I need to check it out. There might be some value there because it was written by Paul Henning. Yes, the same Paul Henning that produced the Beverly Hillbillies, Green Acres, and Petticoat Junction. Yeah. While filming the movie, Cynthia becomes pregnant and they have their second child, a daughter named Lisa. Then 1 year later, in 1965, Cynthia lands the role playing Fräulein Helga on Hogan's Heroes. She's Colonel Klink's secretary, and everybody's infatuated with her.
General von Platzen, Colonel Klink reporting, sir.
Klink, yeah, things look very good here. Yeah, very, very good indeed.
Thank you, Herr General. May I present Colonel Hogan, Senior Officer of the Prisoners of War?
What? Who? Oh, yeah.
Like I said, all eyes were on her. Now, Bob Crane, who played Colonel Hogan on the show, well, his character Hogan was romantically involved with Helga. And so they would do all these scenes together and you'd see them kissing and everything. And then later on, as the year progressed and the season went on, they actually became a couple, so to speak, but they were both married. And yeah, they had a tryst and her husband found out. Of course, this caused a huge problem for Cynthia, so she went ahead and quit the show. That way she wouldn't be around Bob anymore and her husband didn't have to worry. And she went ahead and focused on making the marriage work. So that is why you only see the character Helga played by Cynthia in the first season. In second season, the character turns into Hilda and is played by Sigrid Valdis, and there's a whole story there too. Now, unfortunately, Cynthia's marriage didn't last much longer. Now, I don't know the exact reason for their divorce, but I can tell you this. Her daughter, Lisa, is going by the last name of Brando, and to this day says that she's the daughter of Marlon Brando, which means that her mother, Cynthia, would have had a fling with Marlon Brando while she was married, and there you go. Now, a couple years later, Cynthia does reappear on Hogan's Heroes twice. The first one is in Season 4, Episode 12, Will the Blue Baron Strike Again? She plays a girl going to the party with the Baron.
There was victim number 73.
Oh, Baron, how thrilling.
It was nothing, my dear. And for this, the Kaiser gave me this little medal.
Oh, naughty.
She also appears in Season 6, Episode 15, called Easy Come, Easy Go, playing a character named Ava.
Good evening, Hogan. I would like you to meet our other guests. This is Fräulein Eva, Fräulein Greta.
Ladies?
Now, Cynthia did appear in more TV shows throughout the years, but they seem to be really hard to find pictures or clips of, so maybe you can track a few of these down. Look for Surfside 6, Season 2, Episode 33, called Dead Heat. She plays Miss Knox. She was on Dr. Kildare, Season 2, Episode 27, entitled Ship's Doctor. She played Fräulein Goshen. She was on an episode of The Farmer's Daughter, Season 2, Episode 33, playing a character named Hilda. Kind of ironic, don't you think? She was on The $6 Million Man, Season 1, Episode 9, playing Fräulein Kruger. I did find a clip for her part in Gidget Grows Up, but it's very short. Don't blink.
Francie, your tour's over there. A cluster of second graders from Nyack. Groovy.
And here's her part on Mission Impossible Season 6, Episode 20.
Oh, Lucy here couldn't wait to get to my place, so we're gonna go to the office, have a little drink, right?
That's right, honey.
Sure thing, Mr. Shanks.
You know, I feel like she really did get typecast, and it's a shame that there aren't more shows out there that she got to be on. Now, something else freaky that I ran across during this deep dive, on the Library of Congress website, they have a section where you help solve a mystery. So every once in a while, they'll get a group of photos or some film in that aren't marked in any which way. So they try and match them up with who they are. And sometimes something stumps them for a long time. Well, there's this one photo, they called it Lady in the Hat. And it's been up there since 2016, and they solved it on March 23rd, 2020, so 4 years. And it's Cynthia Lynn. And her daughter, Lisa Brando, commented and said, "Yes, that's my mother, but I've never seen that picture before." Now, sadly, Cynthia passed away on March 10th, 2014 at the age of 76. She's survived by her daughter, Lisa, and her son, Tony. Man, I wish Cynthia could have played on the show a lot longer. We didn't get enough of her character, and she was doing a great job. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yes, I am a Hogan's Heroes geek, so I do have a lot of videos based on that, and you need to check them out. Don't be missing out, man. I'm making one on everybody. Also, leave some comments, but be cool down there now, all right? And link some stuff to more videos of Cynthia.